Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another video of me doing CTF web challenges, and the first challenge is most cookies. And the description says that this website is using Flask session cookies. It gives us the source code and the link to the website. So this is the website. We haven't worked with this website before, but it's different now. So there is this search bar. If we search, like, I don't know, whatever, we get that doesn't appear to be a valid cookie, but if we search sneaker doodle, we get that is a cookie not very special though. And if we look at the source code, we see that there is flag value opened, there is all of the cookie names, and if we look at app secret key, we see that the secret key is a random cookie name from this array. And looking further down, we see how authentication works. So when we search, it looks at the name in our body, and if it matches any of the cookies, then in our cookie we get that cookie name. And to get the flag, we need to recheck if that value in our cookie is admin. So how we get that is by forging our own cookies with this weak secret. So we can just write a script that creates a cookie with every cookie name, and then sends it to this website, and we should get the flag that way. So we can first look at the requests. So this is the post request where we search. So we see that I looked up sneakerdoodle, and if you look at the cookie, this is basics for encoded. We see that authentication is equals to blank here, but if we go to display, we see that it changed to sneakerdoodle because we search for sneakerdoodle. So we need to create a cookie like this, but instead of sneakerdoodle, it should be admin. So I wrote this simple C++ script. You can write it in Python. It's probably even easier. So all this does is just this is an array of all of the secrets, the cookie names. Then it loops through the secrets and creates the command. It uses Flask unsigned. I found this here, how to sign the cookie using this, and this is how you unsign it. So it creates the command body, cookie body, and then the secret, adds the secret here, and runs the command with popen. Then it creates a curl command. So it goes to this website /display and sends the cookie session that we generated, and runs the command with popen. And then we check if our results contain CTF, which would be the flag, found flag with and the cookie and with secret, then the cookie and the response, which should contain the flag. So if we compile our code and then run it, we get the flag here, and the secret was peanut butter. And this is the cookie we generated. Okay, so the next challenge is called webconnect 2 admin site here, and then the filter. So if you look at the filter, it filters out or and true false union like, then equals, greater, not greater, then semicolon, dash dash, comment admin. And we have filtered SQLite injection challenge 2, and we need to log in as admin. So I have previously tried test, and here we see SQLite statement. So if we, for example, try admin, we get filtered because admin is not permitted to use. Looking at this, I thought that we can bypass the password with nullbyte. So if I use like this is nullbyte, and it just removes the end, but I need to do it in burp because in browser it doesn't work in browser. This is the request, then I need single quote here, but if we send this, we get filtered, so we need to bypass admin. And the first thing I tried was like add uppercase and lowercase letters, but it's still filtered. So I looked up some ways to maybe combine strings, and I came up with found this operator, 2 pipes. It concatenates the strings together, and it's not prohibited by this filter. So we can try that like that, and if we send this, we get congrats, you won, check out filter.php. And if we refresh this, we get the flag here and the filter.php source code. Okay, so the next challenge is called some assembly required 1, and we should have the link. And if we open this, we see enter flag, we type flag, and click submit. It says incorrect. And if we look at the pursuit, we see that we have this strange get request. And if we look at the response, we see some C code probably, and then CTF, this is the flag. And the next challenge is called Who Are You? And if we go to the website, it says only people who use the official Pico browser are allowed on this site. If we refresh and go to Pursuit, and if we send this to repeater, we can change the user region to Pico browser because they only accept people from Pico browser. Then it says I don't trust users visiting from another site, so we can change the referrer header to the host. And then it says sorry, this site only worked in 2018, so I had to look this up and I found date header. So we can copy this example and change the year. And if we change it to 2018 and send it, then it says I don't trust users who can be tracked. Then I search for track header, and I found this do not track request header. It's DNT1 if you don't want to be tracked, as it says here. And if we add this to our request, then the next hint is this website is only for people from Sweden. So I instantly thought about X404 header. This is the header. It just says from what IP you are connecting. So let's just copy this, and then we need to find some Sweden IP addresses. So I looked up Sweden IP address ranges and just copy this one, for example. And if we send this, we'll get you in Sweden, but you don't speak Swedish. So I looked up language headers and I found that we need to use accept language. So if we copy this, and then I looked up Sweden language header and I found that it's CV-C, and if we do like this, we get the flag. So I think that's enough for this video, and I will see you in the next one.